Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fair Fight, North Carolina. I'm your host, Bobby Jones, with the Honorable Mr. Scott Peoples. So, Scott,
Hello.
more more news regarding North Carolina's State Board of Electors. Can you please give us the latest and greatest, and most importantly, why you should care?
Absolutely. Thank you, Bobby. Yeah, no, the saga continues, and this is the ramifications of the Republican legislature taking over the State Board of Elections and handing it to the Republican state auditor. So, a couple things. This is for everyone that followed the Jefferson Griffin case, which we followed closely as well. These were the voters that were challenged that when they registered had a few digits from their driver's license or their last four of their social missing when they registered, and those were the 60,000 plus voters that Jefferson Griffin was trying to get thrown out. So they retroactively weren't able to be thrown out, but now going forward, the Republican-controlled state Supreme Court is saying that these voters have to have this information updated prior to just the municipal elections that are coming up this November, and then the midterms in 2026. So what is the reason that this is a problem? First of all, here at VFRL, we believe we should make voting as accessible and as easy for everyone as possible. It is everyone's most sacred right. Your voice and your
Mhm.
vote are what you have here in this country to make change. So it is the other side that just trying to discount someone's vote. We should be doing everything in our possible to make sure everyone has the equal and fair shot at voting. So that is the first case. So they're going to make it a lot more cumbersome. It's a list of 103,000 voters. And of course, when there's been several watchdogs that have reviewed this list, and of course about 60% of them are Democratic leaning
Mhm.
voters. And then even though it's 2-1 in the state where there are white registered voters to non-white registered voters, there are more non-white voters on this list than white voters.
Mhm.
And the highest demographic is young black men. So I'm someone who's been an election worker back in 2020, 22, and 24, and has worked in Wake County, North Carolina as a poll worker. And these voters now, unless they get this updated, and first and foremost, most of them aren't even going to know that they're on this list. And
Mm.
when we post this video, we're going to provide a link from the State Board of Elections website where you can go search your county, your name to see if you are on it. But basically, you're going to get a mailer in the mail, and if you miss that mailer, what's going to happen is when you show up to vote, either this fall in the municipals or next year in the midterms, there's going to be a list of the poll workers that say, sorry, you no longer have the right registration. You're now going to have to vote provisionally. And what that is anyone who's voted provisionally
Mhm.
is extremely cumbersome, a lot of bureaucratic red tape. And in North Carolina, historically, about 60% of provisional ballots in any election have been deemed invalid and those votes didn't count. So, you know, even if of those 103, basically on average, 60% of them, if they all have to vote provisionally, are going to get tossed out. So that's tens of thousands of votes in a 50-50 state
Mm.
where Allison Riggs just beat Jefferson Griffin by 734 votes. So it's an imperative on everyone to try and get the word out. And this is for everyone, not Democrat,
Mhm.
Republican, Independent. We want everyone's vote to count, and we want everyone to have easy access to the ballot box. So it's just another form of voter suppression from the Republican legislature and the state auditor here in North Carolina.
No, Scott, I think you're not only right, and it's sad because it's obvious that they are trying to get the people they don't want to vote because they don't believe they will
Yeah.
vote in the way they want them to make it difficult for them to vote to the point where they just say the hell with it. And then when they finally do
Yeah.
vote with the provisional ballot, they'll just throw it out.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
it's
No,
that straightforward.
it's that straightforward. They're just trying to, on the margins, tip the scales to their candidates in any way they can, and it's anti-democratic and it's
Mhm.
garbage, and that's why here at Fair Fight NC we're trying to get the word out to fight against this because we want it to be fair across for everybody.
Scott, I appreciate your efforts. I appreciate the efforts of Fair Fight North Carolina. We will keep staying on this because literally voting is the foundation of this country. That's the whole
Absolutely,
deal. So we'll keep fighting for it. North Carolina is literally just the weather vane for the rest of the country. So we'll be there.
absolutely.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
Mhm.